Good afternoon, folks. This is Homestead and Rental here. I did a little bit of squirrel hunting this morning and I didn't get anything, but I decided I wanted to do a quick video on some wild crafting that I'm able to do right now in North Carolina. It's wet and nasty out, but it's also warm. So we do have mushrooms, and these are oyster mushrooms here. And I picked a small bunch, and we are going to cut these up. We're going to cut some wild onions up, and I do have a video on wild onions, so you can go back and actually check that out. I've got a cast iron pan heating up right now. We're going to put a little bit of butter in with that pan. And while that's heating up, we're going to cut the tops of our onions off and save these. These can be used just like chives, and we'll probably end up using those with dinner tonight. These have been washed, so's the mushroom. What we're going to do now is just cut these up a little bit. We're going to end up putting those right in the pan. What we're going to do is we're going to then cut. When you cut the mushrooms off from the tree, you're going to get a little bit of bark off the side here. So what you want to do is cut that off, and any of the tough part of the mushroom, you want to cut that out too. While that onion's cooking, we're going to get the rest of this out. And anytime you do wild mushrooms, make sure you cut just the tough parts off. And keep. I know, you can't wait. And then what we'll do is we'll just cut them up just like this. And they're going to go in here too. Our little girl loves mushrooms. You just cut it up so it's kind of fine. And then you'll just put the oyster mushroom in the pan too. And let that cook for just a few minutes together. And then I've mixed up 2 eggs here. And for those of you that are going to ask, this is a unmarked Wagner pan that I picked up at a flea market, all crusted up and nasty. And we re-seasoned it, cleaned it, re-seasoned it. We've been using it for the last 2.5 years. 2 years, anyway. I've got probably 10 or 12 pans that we use. Everything from the small 1-egg 4-inch pans all the way up to a 12-incher. Mainly we stick with the 8 and 10s. For family of 3, we don't need a whole lot of room for it. Those mushrooms are just about done. And then we'll just add these eggs in here. These are 2 scrambled eggs with just a dash of milk put in there too. And now's when you can add whatever seasonings that you like. The onions are going to give it a really good flavor. We'll put just a dash of pepper in there. And that's about it. Doesn't need much else other than that. And this is going to be oyster mushrooms that I harvested in the woods, and wild onions that I harvested in the woods also. And I would love to tell you that these are eggs from our chickens, We don't have chickens right now. We're getting chickens again in the springtime. And this is just about done. This is a homestead and a rental. Just giving you another video on some of the things we like to do. We wildcraft for mushrooms. We pick wild onions, and then we'll get berries in the spring and the fall. It's just another way that we can enjoy the different ingredients that are out there in the wild. It's Homestead and a Rental. Give us a thumbs up and a like if you like our videos. Comment, tell us where you are. If you haven't subscribed and you like this kind of thing, subscribe to us. We'll be putting up more as soon as we can. It's Homestead and a Rental, over and out.
Now we will add our mushroom disclaimer. Absolutely make sure that you know how to identify a mushroom. We learned from someone who had taken a class in mushrooms, and he absolutely made sure we knew how to identify a mushroom. Homestead and a Rental, over and out.